Do you envy streamers that get to stay home all day long, no lifing Tarkov, getting a leg up on you and functioning members of society? Well, today we learned how to fix that, so let's get after it. Being as most people watch these YouTube videos on their phone, I'm going to assume that you have a cell phone or mobile device. Well, what we're going to use this to play Escape from Tarkov while you're hard at work. What we're going to be doing is using a remote desktop on our mobile device to control our computer at home in order to launch Escape from Tarkov and manage our hideout to make us an extra potentially 2 million rubles a day. In order to make this money, we need to install a remote desktop. We're going to use TeamViewer or Array. Both are free options. Array is a much faster option as far as response times goes. Mind you, you're not going to be able to play raids necessarily, but you're going to be able to actually manage your hideout and earn that cash, hit the flea, all while still filing the paperwork at your day job. Once you install TeamViewer on your mobile device and your computer, you will then have a remote control ID and a password. You're going to use this to take control of your computer from your mobile device. With this being done, we can then launch Escape from Tarkov using TeamViewer. Inside of here, we can then manipulate the screen in order to kind of, play the game and all. Array uses the same system basically, so you're going to have an ID and a passcode and enter that on both devices just like you would on TeamViewer. But again, Array is a little more responsive than TeamViewer, so that might be the better way to go in your use case. When it comes to the barters themselves and the crafts, this is what you need to be focusing on. So for the workbench, you're going to do wires and vogs. For short-term things like about an hour to 2 hour crafts, anything past that point, we usually want to do green lithium batteries. On the med station, you want to do pile of meds and SJ1s. Now, you can use those wires from the workbench to make defibs for your long-form craft, and that goes a very long way. On the lavatory, bleach and shampoo are very important for bartering, for armor, helmets, things like that. And if you want to run a longer case, what you're going to do is build the mag cases. Now, in order to make this efficient for you, you can go into the flea market and either remove the operational requirement from the fuel tanks and buy them that way, or only buy blue fuel for your hideout and then use those containers once they're depleted to make the mag cases. Now, Intel Center, we want to do flash drives and Intel folders. Either way, though, you're going to try to not do the same craft repeatedly because that will diminish the amount of XP you receive from crafting. So again, you want to make sure you alternate your crafts as you go. Nutrition. The nutrition station, you want to use Slickers and Max Energy. So the big thing here is going to be to drink your water bottles down to 1 and eat oat flakes down to 1. This is going to give you the opportunity to spend the money, get the benefit, and then use it. The same goes for the booze generator with the sugar, is you can use that sugar to replenish your nutrition. However, the big caveat with that is if you mess up and hit use all, that's a pretty expensive op right there. Otherwise, you've got the water collector, which needs a water filter at all times. Now, you can either buy these things all off the fleet, or if you are somebody that is working a day job, going to spend your night getting these materials, getting them ready, and then spend your time in your office managing your hideout and managing your stash. That way, you are as efficient at no lifing this game as possible and still being a functioning member of society. But now that you have some spare rubles, let's check out an AKM build and see what the 7.62x39 US is all about.